What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're doing a tier list. We're doing a tier list of Marvel movies, a selection of Marvel movies. Not all of them, just a selection. So, let's get into it, I guess. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I will be honest with you, I did like Volume 1 much better. I feel like the pink chick with purple antennas didn't make the movie any better, but made a good, appearance. Like, I liked her. So I'm gonna put this in A. Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man, B. I'm gonna put it in B only because it could have been a lot better. Like, there's no specific reason why I'm putting it in B. It just could have been a lot better. Avengers Age of Ultron. Definitely, I wouldn't say a bad movie, but I would say is the worst one. It's the worst out of the Avenger movies. So, for that reason, I'm going to put it at C. I'm putting it at C. But Avengers 1, A tier. A tier all the way. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Better than Ant-Man. It was better than Ant-Man, but at the same time, I'm going to have to put it at B. I can't, it's not A tier, but it's better than the first Ant-Man. Black Panther, D. I don't have to explain myself. And if I do have to explain myself, then go to therapy or something. I don't know, you're just messed up. Captain America, the first Avenger. I'm not the biggest fan of Captain America. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, and this is a big controversy. But if Captain America Civil War didn't have Captain America's name in the title, Iron Man's team would have won. They would have won. The only reason why Captain America won is because his name was in the title. But Captain America, the first Avenger, put in C. Now, Captain America Civil War, one of my favorite. I'm not even upset that Cap won. I'm not even upset that Captain America won. I love this movie. I don't like how the Avengers broke up, but I love how they introduced Spider-Man. I love all the backstories they added to it. That's why I'm putting this A tier. No, because I feel like if I put it in S tier, I would get way too much hate. Captain Marvel. I'm going to put Captain Marvel in C tier. A lot of people hated on this movie. A lot did. But personally, it didn't live up to the hate. It was way better than what people made it out to be, but it wasn't, it wasn't as good as, the movies above it. Thor, the Dark World. I'm gonna put this in C as well. I'm gonna be honest with you, I vaguely remember this movie. I watched it years ago. I only remember it vaguely, but I remember it not being interesting as much as, per se, the 3 movies also in C tier, B tier, A tier. I love Thor, he's awesome, but it wasn't as interesting as it could have been. Doctor Strange. I should not get any hate for that. This movie was God tier. It was action-packed. It was funny. A great backstory. Everything in it was just great. Endgame. Infinity War was better. And I shouldn't get hate for this, putting it in B tier. Endgame was great. I love the whole time travel concept, whatever. But Infinity War was better. and OG Avengers was better. But Thor Ragnarok, S tier, because that movie was so great. The climax of how in the beginning of the movie he's fighting, I don't remember his name, but the huge lava guy, to his dad passing away. Not passing away, but yeah, kind of. It was weird. But also his sister showing, that was great. Now Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. If I liked Volume 1 better than Volume 2, which means this is getting an S tier. That's like 3 S tiers in a row, but I know I should not get any hate for those S tiers because those movies were great. Okay? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 was great. How they all met, especially the beginning of the movie makes it S tier. Star-Lord just, jam into some classic music, and that the beginning of the movie, incredible. The whole movie just great. The Hulk, I would much rather see a remake. They need to remake this movie. It wasn't that good. Iron Man 3, better than Iron Man 1, but Iron Man 2 was better, but I don't see any of the other Iron Mans. Oh wait, I do see both Iron Mans. I'm just a retard. Iron Man 3, B tier. I like all the lava vibe people. The kid that was actually in Endgame, the kid was at the funeral, if you guys didn't notice that. Iron Man 2, A tier. Iron Man 2 is A. Wait, no, was it? Nah, Iron Man 2 was C tier. C tier. The whole villain, like the villain in it, they could have made a better villain. Again, I vaguely remember this movie, but in the intro you see the guy with the whips that attacks him at the race car thing. Yeah, it was weird. Iron Man 1, A tier. I love Iron Man 1. That's where, I'm pretty sure this is where Happy was introduced, right? Happy was introduced. Actually, I'm gonna move it to B tier. It's not A tier, but it was good. This is Infinity War, right? Yep, Infinity War, A tier. The whole Thanos vibe, I love it. This is the movie that we were waiting for, because what do you call it? In the first Avengers, Thanos is the one that opened the hole in the sky, and Iron Man and Thanos have beef. This is where Thanos really got into the storyline. It was great. My favorite, Spider-Man Far From Home. I will tell you this. Sorry about that. But as I was saying, Far From Home, great movie. Mysterio is great. Okay, Spider-Man Far From Home, A tier. Spider-Man Homecoming, S tier. Only because I love both movies great, and I can't wait till Away From Home, I think it is. Or something to that effect. I don't remember what they confirmed it to be. But, Falcon, I was not expecting, or Vulture. I was not expecting Vulture to be that good as a villain. Like, that surprised me. Like, Vulture, you would think, does he deserve main villain? But the guy, I don't know his name, but the guy who played him showed that Vulture is not underrated. That Vulture, because Vulture's always been underrated, but that guy just made it awesome. Thor 1, again, I vaguely remember this movie, but I'm just gonna put it in C tier with the other Thor, because I vaguely remember it. I'm sorry, but Captain America Winter Soldier, B, because Bucky was introduced, and I love Bucky. I love his his arm. But if you guys want to see more tier making lists, then let me know. And if you guys disagree with my tier list, let me know what your tier list would be in the comments. I don't want any hate like the last video. Like, subscribe, do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, let me know what would you do different?